You are listening to Beyond the Whistle. I'm your host, McCants, and I thank you for listening. I'm recording this episode about 48 hours after news broke about a federal investigation of college basketball. The investigation has led to the F.B.I. arrest of 4 college basketball assistant coaches, 2 Adidas executives, an agent, and financial advisors. And yesterday, the fallout included the firing of Hall of Fame coach Rick Pitino by the University of Louisville. And I believe this is just the beginning. What we have here are 2 situations. One is assistant coaches taking money from an agent and financial advisor with the expectation of those coaches directing players to them. The second is a case that entails all of the players, not athletes, maybe actors is the better word, involved in high-level college recruiting. The agent, the financial advisor, the shoe company, the player and family, and the school. On this episode, which is going to be the first of several you'll hear from me on this, I'm going to share with you my thoughts on coaches and provide a solution to how coaches can make the right decisions. You see, I come at this from the perspective of having been a recruited athlete, having been a player agent, and as someone now working with college basketball coaches on professional and career development and helping them advance in their careers. The vast majority of coaches, head coaches and assistant coaches, are honest, work hard, and are dedicated to their players, teams, and schools. As an agent, I enjoyed the relationships I established with coaches, and it's why I now work with them. When it came to working with agents, the vast majority want to know people who they can trust to provide quality service to their former players, as well as who they can trust to not jeopardize their own career, team, and institution. What this investigation has blown the cover off of is how some coaches have been driven by pure greed. They put aside the real best interests of their players and schools for their own personal gain. At McCants Sports, we've created the W.I.S.E. recruiting strategy, W-I-S-E. W, are you willing to share your strategy with your athletic director, with your head coach? Let's be real. It was no surprise that the allegations from this investigation were happening. Money and cash have been around college sports from the beginning. But these activities have been taken to a whole new level with criminal consequences. The F.B.I. and the U.S. Department of Justice are opponents coaches cannot X and O against. Is it an intelligent choice? Have a definition of the upside for the athlete, your program, and your institution during the recruiting process. Why are you recruiting this athlete? Not just to win games, but what is the upside for everyone involved? S, is the student athlete's academic interest front and center? In episode 9 of Beyond the Whistle, I share how my definition of sales is guiding your prospect to a decision that is in their best interest. In that same episode, I speak with Dan Tudor of Tudor Collegiate Strategies, and we discuss how athletic recruiting is selling. Keep your athletes, your prospects first. Greed is what got these coaches into this situation. And all too often, coaches forget they are an employee of an academic institution. And this is what has made this scandal criminal for these coaches. E, is it ethical? We don't need to define this. We know what this means. We speak to players every day about character, ethics, responsibility, team first. As adults, coaches, teachers, and professionals, we need to live the same. There's so much more to this situation, and you're going to hear more from me on it, including how coaches can maintain professional, ethical relationships with agents and other advisors. I would like to also know your thoughts. You can connect with me on Twitter at @OdellMcCants or visit my website, McCantsSports.com. If you enjoy the show, please subscribe on your favorite podcast app. It's the best way to stay updated on new episodes. Thanks for listening to Beyond the Whistle.